Last week we spoke about spiritual bypassing. This week we're going to talk about boundaries. Boundaries are an interesting topic made popular in the mid-1980s as a way to set limitations on what behaviours we find acceptable and unacceptable, both towards us and from us. It's a big subject because for many of us, we've had our personal boundaries railroaded from a very young age. Our parents tell us what to do, what is wrong and what is right. Our schooling system determines what we should be good at and what subjects we should focus our energy and attention on. Society tells us how we should act, think, speak and feel. We become a clone to the system. We no longer know how we ourselves think or feel. We get frustrated, we lash out, we disrespect ourselves and others. We get used to being disrespected by both ourselves and others, and this becomes the norm. Our personal boundaries therefore become very confused and misguided, ranging from those who lose their shit at the drop of a hat, should you say anything that could be even remotely taken as offensive, to those who allow themselves to be walked all over and will put up with almost anything for a quiet life. Both of these extremes are dangerous to one's psyche, and if left unattended, so are the other varying degrees of unhealthy boundaries that most of us hold. So how do you know if you have unhealthy boundaries? Do you ever say yes to something that you know you don't want to do? Do you ever let something go that has angered or upset you without expressing to the person that has upset you? Do you ever overexpress to the other person, shouting and screaming at them instead of expressing with compassion and grace? Do you ever bite your tongue when someone has clearly wronged you, not wanting to upset the apple cart? Do you ever feel hard done by, victimised or wronged? Do you ever react first, think later? These are all examples of unhealthy boundaries, and unfortunately they exist in varying degrees within each of us. The first thing to say is it's not our fault, it's the way we've been conditioned. However, it is our responsibility to heal from the things that have caused us to have these unhealthy boundaries in the first place. So you can join me in my next video to find out more, but for now, I'll leave you with this. The boundaries of the conscious mind, often to you, are not kind. Knotted deep and twisted more, a result of all that went before. Some are strong and some are weak. This deep imbalance makes you weep. Some are shy and some will shout. The head is always filled with doubt. Some will twist and scream and churn. The other person they will burn. Some will be a dormant mat. From on great heights they are shat. Some will feel victimised, choking on others' lies. Some will be the ones to push, because inside they feel like mush. But either way matter not. Both extremes make you rot. It doesn't have to be this way if your own self you don't betray. It doesn't have to be like that. You can wear a different hat. It doesn't have to be this way if your own self you don't betray. So I hope you enjoyed this week's message. Please join us next week for more on this subject. And as always, thank you for listening.